Well, good afternoon my YouTube friends, it's Margaret here from Orchids and Garden in England, and it's our longest day. And in some ways it's a tinge of sadness. I always think, oh well, every week that goes by now our days will be getting shorter. And look at this. Keith's got the temperature gauge inside, and he said the front garden under the window is registering 102F. He works in Fahrenheit. But this is the garden at the front, and we've got lots of lavender. Of course, the broom's gone over, and we've just got a few blooms left here, and the Cornus canosa. This is desperate for rain. Look at in fact, tonight I'm going to have to come out and water this. We're supposed to get heavy rains on Friday, but we'll just have to see about that. I'm hoping Keith's managed to bring some of the pots out here because it's so hot. The ones that like the sun. Oh, these have come out now. All these little blue ones all the way along. There's some more lavender, and we've got the lilies coming out here as well, and over there. Whether we'll get any more yucca flowers, I'm not too sure, but let's walk you this way now. And this is a perennial. Keith did tell me what it was, but I can't remember. And this is a clematis, of course. This will have to be watered today. So will the little succulents. And this is one of the hangers. Now we haven't planted these up. So, but these are lovely because we see these when we sat inside. Likewise, we see the geraniums here. A piece fell off, quite a decent piece, could have been from this area, and I put it into water straight away, and this week I've been able to pot it on. It formed roots, and I've got another little plant now. Here we go. This is some of the Dahlias. These will have to be cut off. And you see them. This is one plant, and it just throws out different colours, but and it's full of bud. This will have to be watered. And there, oh, that's the I don't know the seed. Can you see the venosum? And it's started to actually extend. This is one that we thought we'd lost. I can't just think of the name at the moment, but we've put it there. And those are narines, Narim Bowdenii. I think they like it hot as well. And of course, here's another big dahlia. This is one from last year. There we go, that's another basket full of geraniums. Oh, see how they get knocked like this? Look, I'll cut that off and try and save that. And of course the lavatier is in full bloom now. Keith had to cut it back a couple of times. It's extended out that far into the pathway, into the walkway here, that he's had to cut that. Now we're struggling round here because it's that hot. This needs watering, look. Can you see? Oh dear, those will have to come out. Look at that. That's a morning glory. And that seeded itself there. Well, that can come out. And actually the grass can come out as well. But I'll do that after. This is very hot. Very hot and dry, as you can see by the ground. But we've still got the colour of the shrubs. The hypericum there. And the rose. And the sweet williams. We've got some sweet williams here. And some more sweet williams there. That's that contorted hazel. And that's the mock orange, the French version. It's absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely it is. And there we come. Can you see? This is the gate area. And if we walk through, this is the area that we've planted up by the wall here. This was from last year. I can't believe it lasted. Some of the petunias have lasted as well. I've put some of the little begonias in these other pots. And I want to step back because I want to show you. See Keith's painted. Sorry about that. Let me just put these weeds down. Right. So this is on the side of the house. There. Keith's painted that one. And if we walk along, he's painted the trellis and he's painted the ornaments. And then we come to this one. He's done the same here. And so that's looking back here. And what we did yesterday. Can you see this area as we're walking now? Now we didn't used to have a seat there, did we? We've had one here. But yesterday I had it in my mind that I wanted to make this bed here. This had a lot of foxgloves in and they were absolutely gorgeous. But of course, you know, they'd come to the end. And just let me show you this. This is that black lily. And it loves it just under here, although Keith had to cut the beech back a bit. But look at it, how nice. And he's moved that here this morning. So the geranium, no, geranium. Dahlia, not dahlia. Hydrangea. You see, the sun gets to me. Actually, I do not like the sun. And I mean, the sun just makes me sometimes go a little bit wobbly. So I'm never out in the sun. Excuse that noise. So this is this area. And so this is the salix, the flamingo one. Now that was in a big pot. That was in a pot. That's that hydrangea. This was in a pot. This very unusual foxglove. Can you see there's a bee on it? And the big lilies there, they were also in pots. And this area here can get very dry. So I had to dig all this out yesterday. I tell you, my face looked like beetroot. And I set to but it's smaller, well, for the plants, but it enables us, as the sun passes over now, to see straight down the garden. There's the front garden, see? There. Now this is straight above us, so this is the east wall here. There we go. And all this is the east garden. Keith moved one of these aces this morning. These are some more of those lilies. Aren't they lovely? And I said to Keith, once these are finished, put that there so it doesn't, once these are finished I'm going to put these in that side garden as well. And of course that's the big mock orange, and that's now finished. And we've got a space there, so at some point, not yet, I'll be filling that. So as you can see, oh, here we go. I hope I'm not going to cause my own shadow to be in the video, but there's the peonies. These are some more of the tubs. I like that. Can you see? It's an archway, and Keith's put it here to accommodate this nice big peony. Absolutely lovely. Look. And we've got carnations. I can always tell this is the big horse chestnut, and look, this will have to have some water. That's drooping its leaves, and that never droops its leaves. And the fragrance from these two here, he did tell me what this was called. Absolutely lovely. And then we've got the other one that rises through it. And a little looping there going over. That's another little Asa, one of the £4 ones. And this is that lovely standard azalea. There we go. Keith's brought that here. We've still got more lilies and roses to come. And look, lupins. There's that other nice little Asa. And this is the Dahlia. That's the one that's tender. Is it the Dahlia? Let's have a look. Oh no, that's a digitalis, this one. This is the one that's a species from the Canary Isles. So that's got to come in the winter. And this is the other Asa here. That's one of the ginger lilies. Can you see it? Oh, it's flown past. Oh, this is coming into bloom. This is always a wonderful sight. Look at this. This is one of our succulents. And it's like a December amberman. Look at that. And then this opens up and these are all yellow. Look at that. Can you see? That's a lily beetle. Got you. got you. There's another one here. Kill them. I'll have to get some spray out. This is one of the astilbes next to the geum. And it's my job to sometimes to water some of the gardens, so I'll be doing that. Look at these. That's another nice dahlia. That's a begonia, Santa Cruz. My goodness, it's warm here. And of course that's the wedding cake tree. And I cleared under here. And I've planted this area up. And I cleared under here. And I've planted this area up. So this is more for in a few weeks' time. I've not got round to these yet. I love deadheading. Absolutely love it. And of course, this aspect of the garden here, this is west. And goodness gracious, is it warm. That's one of the dahlias. That one's called Honker Rose. Those are going over now. Another dahlia. And of course this is the back end of the pond area. And Keith's stepped these grass tubs so they come to the end here. And it's quite elevated. That's that area there. This will need to get watered. This is a named one. That's a rose that never opens, just forms tight buds, but very nice. And these are the camellias. The hypericum there. One of last summer's baskets, just tucked away in this corner. These are the campanulas. I try and deadhead these because they do actually bloom longer. Excuse the external noise. And I don't know if I can just tuck myself in there, but look, we've got a lovely rose just coming through. Of course, this one, that's in last year's basket, hanging basket. Look, absolutely gorgeous. Swing round this way. This is the centre bed, of course, in the shade, with that nice grass. And all the hostas. And this is the other area. We've got lots of strawberries. That's a white Stilby. There we are. So thank you for joining me on our longest day. We've got another 2 days of very hot weather, like I say, and then it's due to break. So from me to you, take care. Bye bye now.